I just love being on camera because I have some now. Next. I like it, but it's like, hello, how are you? Welcome back, or if you are new, welcome. I'm Nikki. Again, how are you? Me, along with the rest of the world, adore Megan Fox. Who doesn't? That's right, literally no one. No one disagrees. I decided I wanted to do a recreation of her makeup, seeing as I'm doing everybody else under the sun right now. It'd be wrong of me to leave out Megan Fox. You know, exclude her from the conversation. So we're gonna attempt it today. Again, same as the Kendall Jenner look I did, there isn't a specific look that I'm gonna copy because there's just too many to pick from. We're just gonna see how this goes. I should actually probably nail it down to like one, shouldn't I? Give me one moment. Okay, I found a photo. I feel like this is a good one to go off, isn't it? She is just perfect, really. It's got the at on it from that Goddess Woman Instagram page. So I'm guessing she's got the filter on, which is absolutely fine because that means we can go all out with this makeup look and try and make ourselves look flawless. So I'm excited. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. That's all I have to say. I'm sweating. Why is it every time I come and sit down to like film, I get really hot really quickly? I think it's because my energy just like rises to the roof. I just love being on camera. Anywho, let's get on with it. We're gonna prep the base. We're gonna use the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1% serum. I've already cleansed, by the way. I always feel the need to say that. Next, I'm gonna use some CeraVe moisturizing cream. Now we're gonna use some SPF. We never forget this step because it's important. Next, we're gonna put some lip balm on so we can prep the lips. You know how it is. This is the Lucas Papaw ointment. We're gonna do our foundation. We are going to use a mixture. This is a bit different for me because I know this is a bit dark for me, but it's the Lancome. Is it Lancome or Lancome? Lancome. I don't know. Wear and Comfort Retouched. What? It's the Lancome foundation, and then we're gonna mix it with the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. I know this one's really dark, so we're gonna use the tiniest amount. I'm gonna mix it together. Now we're going to use our sponge to blend. It always makes me upset when I put on a full coverage foundation, in this case 2 full coverage foundations, and all of my flaws still come through. Okay, now we're going to take the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. This is incredibly light. We love the coverage nonetheless. I'll put it here. It's so bright. But what we can use it to highlight, I guess. We're also going to put it over our insecurities just to tone it down because it's very pale. I'm going to use the Rimmel London Match Perfection Concealer. This is too dark because I'm rubbish at picking out what shade I am. This is in the shade Light Medium. I'm going to go over just a little bit on it, just so I'm not ridiculously light, and kind of bring whatever's on the thing down here, just because we have got under eye bags. Okay, now we're going to blend it out. Leave the blemishes until last. Okay, now that we are even paler than we were when we started, but you know, I cannot rave about this concealer enough because even my Tarte Shape Tape wouldn't cover up my blemishes. This is, I think, £7, and even though I am pale, I'm covered. So that actually was chaos. I shouldn't have thrown that. We're gonna set the face with the RCMA No Colour Powder. Take our little triangle pad and press it under the eyes and over the eyes to set them in place. Oh, got a bit of creasing. I'm gonna set the center of the face with this pad. Now for the rest of the face, I'm gonna take our brush and pat it on. I have noticed I have yet to put in my headband Now we're going to contour. Going to take our contour shade. I like to use an eyeshadow. And first of all, we're going to contour the nose. Now, she doesn't look like she contours her nose too much in this photo. This is an old photo though, so who knows if she does now. But it looks very bronzed. I'm going to contour a little bit, just so it has some sort of structure, and then we'll load it out with the bronzer when it gets to that bit. I really have to pee. We'll see how long it takes me to finally get up and go. I'm just going to contour my nose how I normally contour it. The nose contour always looks so intense on camera to begin with. Like, why does it look so intense on camera? I think it's just because of the light, maybe? Now we're going to take this brush. Oh, there's a hair on it. Bye. Going to the same colour and going to contour the jawline, because she has got a jawline that would definitely cut you. I wouldn't normally contour my cheekbones. I say that every time. But I'm going to take this. I have no idea where this is from. No idea where this is from. It's so old. I'm going to take the contour shade in it and an angled brush. And we're going to do the cheeks. I don't use this one for like the nose and stuff because it's not very pigmented. So I'm there all day trying to get it done. But for the cheeks, I feel like it's alright. Going to take our little powder puff thing again. Take the powder. We're going to go down the edge of the nose. Right up next to the line. On the ball of the nose. And up the centre. Like so. While that's doing its thing, we're going to bronze. Grab your bronzer brush. Load up the brush. She brings it quite far down, but we're going to concentrate it most up here first of all, and then take whatever's on the brush and just kind of gently bring it down. So we get that nice gradient, you know? Take it onto the forehead. She has a lot of bronzeness on the forehead. So we're going to make sure we're bronze on the forehead. A little bit on the chin. And then we'll do the under of the nose for now. Then take our sponge and go over the edges of it, just to make sure there's no harsh lines. We'll come back to that later on. I'm going to do some blush. It's kind of pinky, but at the same time it's kind of peachy. So we're going to mix, I think. We're going to use the L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush and mix it with this. It's one I found at Primark. It's in the shade Desire, because it's kind of like a mauvey pink, and this one's peachy, so I feel like together we'll have a cute little combo. Ah, you... That was right on the funny bone. Okay. Oh, now I have to made my elbow warm. Take a bit of that, a bit of that. We're gonna go up here to begin with and bring it down to where we put the bronzer. Now we're gonna take just a little bit more of the pink one and bring it onto the apples of the cheeks. That makes me very uncomfortable, but for highlight, she doesn't look like she's wearing any, so we're not gonna put any on, which hurts my soul. Now, we're going to do our eyebrows. She has very thin and very groomed eyebrows, so we're going to brush them into place. I'm not going to try and make mine look thin because that means bringing out the tweezers, and I'm not going to do that for a video because then I have to live with it. We are going to do the eyebrow. I have to pee. I have to pee. I have to. I'm back, I've peed, and I feel alive. Now, where were we? Eyebrows. This is the Brow Shaper by Max Factor in the shade Deep Brown. As I've said in every single video, I really need to switch up my routine, I'm aware. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna, I want to do my eyebrows like hers, but at the same time I can't because mine aren't that thin. We'll just fill them in normal, but I'll make them way more defined than I normally would. Coffee! Don't know if you can hear that, but my dog is literally going to town on himself right now. So it is a Wednesday. It's just not the time. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, they literally look the same as they always do, but oh well, they're only eyebrows. We're gonna set them in place with the Colour Lash All Day Wear Colour Mascara. It's a mascara, but you know, it does set them in place very well. Could you mind, sir? I don't know why I'm in the phase of calling my dog sir right now. We tried our best. Now, we're gonna dust off this from around the eyes. That is not my eye. From around my nose with our floofy brush. Bronzer. This one again. A little bit. We're just going to go over the bridge of the nose. Oh wait, she does have highlighter on. Just on her nose though. Okay. We'll put some on in a minute. Take our sponge over the nose. We're going to take our highlighter then. This is the Dior one. It's the Glow Face palette in 001 Universal. Just gonna take this little brush, the white one, mix a little bit of the gold over the end, and then in between the brows by here. Okay, face done. We're just gonna set the face because it feels a bit weird right now. I'm gonna set it with the Sunset Beam Coconut Water from Primark. Okay, face is still a little bit damp, but we're gonna continue. Her eyes, because this is quite like a, I think it's an old photo from like 2000 something. Even though it's 2000s now, but like, I mean like 2010, something like that. It's a very cool toned eye. Okay, I'm gonna take this brush, just a regular floofy brush, and we're gonna go into this color here, sort of medium brown, and we're just gonna put it in the crease. Okay, now we're gonna take the color, this very dark brown here, I'm gonna put on the outer part of the crease and on the outer part of the lid. Really should have considered doing my eyes first, shouldn't I? This is so intense, but you know, if it works for Megan Fox, I'll find a way to make it work for me too. Okay, now that that part's done, she has a very bright shimmer on the lid. So I need to figure out what I want to do with that. I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna go into this sort of like light goldy colour, put it over the inner third and the middle of the eye, then take our other brush and blend it together. She's got kind of like a highlight on the inner corner, but it's reflecting a bit of purple, which is fun. So we're gonna take our pointy brush again, and we're gonna go into this Morphe palette, and we're gonna use this white one because it does have a reflex of purple in it. I'm gonna put it on the inner corner, blend it into the top and also underneath. Now that I'm looking at it, it kind of comes up here as well. Blend it out a bit with my finger. I'm gonna take a black pencil liner, and we're gonna line the complete waterline and the inner tear duct and the upper waterline. Is that what it's called? I'm gonna take our sponge to pull down this part. Now that my eyes look tiny, okay, now we are going to do some liquid liner. I'm gonna do a wing. I love doing a wing. Not the act of doing a wing, but when it's done, I love it. I'm gonna do one wing and then I'll explain what I did. I'll talk you through my process. The way she does her wing, I like it, but it's like, she does the wing up, but then like completely rounds it out to like meet up to it. So we're gonna do that on the other eye. Give me one moment. The most uneven wings you ever did see. Whatever, I'm not gonna sit and cry about it because that would ruin my makeup. We're gonna put some false eyelashes on because I have some now. Sadly, my duo glue dried up. So we're gonna use the Benefit Real False Lash Glue, and it's actually very good and I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna use that. We're gonna put some on my lashes, and whilst we're waiting for that to dry, we're gonna put some lower lash mascara on. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and she really loads the lower mascara on, so we're gonna do the same. And we're gonna attempt to pop these on. False eyelashes are on. They're not like hers, but these are the only ones I got. So we are going to do lips. We're going to do the same thing I always do. Take this dark brown lip liner. I'm not going to take a lot of it, just underneath here. She rounds off her top lip, so I'm just going to take some lip balm just so I can blend in the lip liner. Okay, I just used the Pat McGrath lipstick in the shade Blow Up all over the lips, and I like how it looks, so we're gonna stick with that because it looks quite similar to hers. Now we're gonna use the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler lip gloss in the shade Peach Pucker over the centre and over the Cupid's bow. Okay, this is the finished makeup look. Yes, I'm in my pajamas, don't mention it. But yeah, finished makeup look. It's a bit intense for what I would normally go for, but I mean, you know, it's Megan Fox, so she's perfect. She can pull it off. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world. And I hope I will see you next time. Bye.